Hi Internet, this is another one for the Cobb cooking system, or the Cobb BBQ, whichever one you like to call it. I've bought this small piece of pork from the butcher today. It's only a small piece because there's just two of us, so that'll be just nice for us. I've also cut up some garlic cloves there into sort of little slices of garlic, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stud the garlic into the pork and put it under the skin and into the little crevices and things, and then I'm going to put some olive oil over it and a bit of salt and rub it round with the salt and the olive oil, and then I'm going to leave it overnight and we're going to put it on the Cobb BBQ and see what happens. I've not tried this before, so I don't know what it's going to be like, so your guess is as good as mine really, and we'll just see what happens. There we are then. So like I said, I've put all the garlic cloves sort of under the skin and in the little nooks and crannies in the recesses of the pork, and I've seasoned it with salt and pepper and rubbed it with olive oil, and now I'm going to cover it up in cover it nicely up like that in the silver foil, and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge overnight. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge overnight, and hopefully in the morning that will come out smelling really garlicky and really nice, and then I'm going to pop it on the Cobb BBQ and see what it comes out like. As I say, never done this before, so it's all a bit of a learning curve for me. So I'm just hoping it's going to have a lovely crispy skin, some nice crackling, and the pork's going to be really nice. Oh, and I'm going to put some beech, I think they're beech, what they call beechwood smoking chips on the barbecue as well. So it's going to be sort of smoked pork with garlic. I think that's what I'll call it. Yeah, smoked pork with garlic. Sounds good, that. So yeah, we're going to try that and see what it looks like. Okay, well, we've started our barbecue off. I've put briquettes in the Cobb this time. Somebody gave me the tip of standing the briquettes on end, so that's what I've done. You can get more in. I put three fire lighters in the bottom of the fire grate there, because I think that gets it going quicker. And we're going to put these things in. Beechwood smoking chips. Now it says to soak them in water or beer or wine. Well, I'm not going to use beer or wine, I'm going to waste that. So I'm soaking them in water, and by the time the barbecue's ready, they'll be ready to put onto the coals to give it a nice smoky effect. So we'll just give that time to get nice and hot, and for the flames to die down, and then we'll be ready to put the meat on. Right, I've took the pork out of the fridge, and it smells absolutely gorgeous, lovely and garlicky. So I'm now going to put that on the trivet, I think. You see, with these Cobb BBQs, you get the hot plate, and you also get a trivet. Now I think it'd be better on a trivet myself, so I'm going to plonk it on there. Right, so I've put the pork on the trivet, ready to go on the coals, and I've drained these wood chips. It says to drain off the water off the wood chips, so obviously you don't want to put water in. So I'm going to put the wood chips on top of the coals. That's making some nice smoke now. Let's see how that goes. I've also put some water in the moat, because I think that makes it nice and steamy, and keeps the meat nice and moist. So now we can put the meat on the top of it without burning myself. There we are. Now if I put the lid on now, that will get nice and smoky, hopefully. That'll get nice and smoky, and the the meat should come out lovely and cooked, I hope. In case you're wondering, these Cobb barbecues can be placed on a table, so that's not hot at all under there. So it's quite safe to put it on the table, but obviously not inside. That seems to be smoking away nicely now. Incidentally, if you haven't got a Cobb barbecue and you want one, I'll put a description in. I'll put a link in the description under the video. So just click on that and you can get one. Right then, it's been on for about an hour now, so sort of time for the grand unveiling. Let's have a look what's under there. Oh wow, that's looking pretty good. Nice bit of crackling there, and the meat looks lovely. We've also put some pork stuffing balls there. So that looks sage and onion stuffing balls, I should say. That looks absolutely fabulous, that does. So I'm off now to have that, I think. Carve that up and have it with a few potatoes and some nice gravy. Bit of veg, that'd be lovely. There we are then. Look at that. That's all carved up really nice. And the taste, I've just had a little taste of it. The taste is unbelievable. Absolutely lovely. So if you want to try that, it's really lovely smoky taste to it. If you want to try that, and just follow what I did really. It's really nice, I can recommend it. Those wood chip things work really well. So yeah, give that a go. It's beautiful.